Oh, so folks, I am streaming live for the first time, and I am going to be working on this nail and this one. This one was too small, so I took it off. And we're gonna see how it goes, and we'll see who will join me. So I need to get some more of this off of my nail. So I hope folks join my live because here's an opportunity to get to know me. Um, and I think the only way that you can grow your following is if followers or subscribers, because I don't like to call them followers, no one follows me. We subscribe to each other because we really and truly enjoy each other's content. So we're going to put a dehydrator on here. I think it'll be nice to go live at least once a day because I just sit here at home and do my nails. And the clothes that are back there hanging at the door are all is going to be part of a try on haul that I'm going to do. I need to file this nail down some more. Get some of this crapiola off my nail bed. So I had put some craziness on my nails that just did not look nice. So I took it off. And now we're going to, I put dehydrator on it already. And we're just going to set it with some primer. And I'm skipping a lot of steps because I am going to take these off in about a week's time. But right now, I'm loving the style of the nail. Hello, thanks for joining. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, hold on. So I'm new to this, folks, and I would like to see comments, but I have visual problems. And I haven't figured out how to see comments. But thank you so much, folks, for joining. I lost one. But what I'm doing is I'm repairing a fingernail. I am actually going to color it or polish it this color, which is this brand. And I need a base coat, which I'm using my Eno Couture base and primer. So we're gonna go ahead and get this party started. How do you see comments? Can someone tell me? I might hit something that takes us out, but I don't know. Let's see. Nope. I don't know. We're gonna figure this out. Let's figure this out. So I hope folks join my live, because here's an opportunity to get to know me. I don't see any comments yet, so I think I have it. Let's see how this goes. The only way that you can grow your following is if followers or subscribers, I don't like to call them followers, no one follows me. We subscribe to each other because we really and truly enjoy each other's content. So I need to put, I don't know, did I put a primer on here? I think I did, but we can prime her again. So how's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing well. We're going to, if I don't respond to your comments, once this video is over, I will go back and look, and I definitely will. Also, folks, it may be a little difficult for me as I am legally blind, so I can't follow as fast as people type. I think it'll be nice to go live at least once a day, but we shall see. And I just sit here at home.
What?
I never have a break. I have a little body. Can you lock the door for me, please?
Come here, Jojo. Let's go. See you, buddy, grandma's friend.
Bye.
That I'm going to do. I need to file this note.
That's my little one. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. I am not going to put a base on because I find that when I put a base coat on, it doesn't cure well. But I do need my lamp, so give me a moment so I can get my lamp. Okay. And also, if you can like the video for me, please. So we're gonna go ahead and put my first coat on. And I'm also soaking off a nail because it was just the wrong size for me. So we're gonna go ahead and put the first coat of my polish on. But I would love to interact with you all. I just don't know how. We'll figure it out. Don't know who's watching, but I appreciate you coming in. I had some craziness on my nails that just did not look nice. So I took it off. So let's go ahead and we're going to get this done. I put a dehydrator on it already, and I'm just going to set it with some primer. And I'm skipping a lot of steps because I really just wanted to take these off in about a week's time. Right now, I don't think I want that. All right. That wasn't what I wanted. Eventually, I will figure out how to get the comments up while I'm doing a live. But this is my first attempt, and I just hit live, and that was it. That's what happened. I'm sorry, guys. Please accept my apologies. Oh, and let me show you something that I used yesterday. I used this yesterday from Nail Couture. I had put on a nail and didn't care for. Actually, I placed it on. It was a little wonky, and so I soaked it off. Whatever's in that melted the entire nail off. I didn't have to do anything. It'll be pretty much like this. Once I'm done with this one, it'll just melt it off, and we'll be back to square one. So I know my lives aren't as entertaining as most, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there because I am going to do a try-on haul. But for those two that came in and watched, and now I have one additional watching, I appreciate you. I like and thank you for joining. Please give it a thumbs up, folks. But what I'm doing is I'm just polishing, correcting a nail, or fixing a nail. This is what I'm using. And this is, it's almost like a, I'll show you the color. It's a very beautiful color. I mean, I absolutely love it. This is the color. So I decided to take the black off the thumb and do the thumb the same way. So that's where we are. But I'm new to lives, and hopefully I'll get better at it. A lot of it probably will be what I do in a day, which is much. I don't get out much, folks, as I don't drive because I am legally blind. I'm blind in one eye and can't see out of the other. And it's not a joke. It is my life. And I've been this way since 2015. I've learned to do many things all over again. The only thing that I don't dare do is get behind the wheel of a car. And you wouldn't want me behind the wheel of a car. Pretty much you don't want me in a car with you because the way I see. I have what they call ischemic bitemporal optic neuropathy, which I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I wouldn't. But it's my life. So I hope that everyone is doing well out there. Let me see if this is what brings up. I see a little, hold on. Okay, there we are. Maggie says hi, hi. Renee, aloha. Andrea, aloha, ¿cómo está? Thank you so much for joining me. Now that I can see the messages. Okay, so I guess as the messages come up, I'm able to see it. So, yes, that is where I am. So you guys are with me while I repair this fingernail. But Yes, like I said, I do have a clothing haul. Today I went to Express, and the Express store here is having a sale, and with that sale you get an additional 60% off, and it's dangerous. So I was able to pick up some items that I definitely can use during the summer months, spring and summertime. Where I am right now, it is a little cold still. It's a little chilly. So, but I was very fortunate to find some things at a very affordable price. And this young lady right here is very happy. Okay. So I have put on two coats and we're going to dry her. Now these are all Ina Couture tips that I have on. And let me tell you, it has been a game changer for me because it is just very expensive to go out and get your nails done, like $100. And I love long fingernails. So it's easy for me to just put these on and paint them. Now, mind you, it takes me about 4 hours just to do one hand, folks. Yes, it does. But I get it done. And it's just me during the day. And I sit here and I just diddle daddle and do nails. I am a grandmother, and until my boys get home from school, I'm cooking, cleaning, washing clothes, and really just trying to find something to occupy my time. Really, that's what I do. And then on days when my son is off, he will actually take me out so that we can do things, or that I can do things instead of just sitting around the house all day. But here's the thing, I can go out, and I don't know if, ooh, all right, I messed that up. For those of you that don't know, when I do go out, it is going to be very tiring because of how I see. So what happens once I'm out, I get out. But tomorrow, I am going to sleep all day because of my vision, and I've talked about this before, because it's just sensory overload for me and my brain gets tired, and it's like, look, we can't deal with this anymore, Andrea. And I literally get tired physically, like I've been working out in a gym, and I sleep the whole day away. That's what I do. So a little bit of insight on my life. But if you guys would like to have a video on um, get to know me better, and you have some questions, send them to my email address, and I will be more than happy to address and answer those questions for you. But I just want to say thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. For those of you that did come in while I repair this nail, because I don't have to do it alone. I don't have to do it alone. And I am going to finish doing the swatches of my polishes on these little butterflies, because oh my goodness, every time you want to do your nails and paint them, you're like opening up each bottle. That is just a pain in my backside. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that anymore. Nope, don't want to do that anymore. See my message, my they're not coming, they're not staying up. Maggie says it takes her 3 hours to do her nails also. Oh, it's painful. Okay, so she's done. And this is the hand, which I prefer. I'm just not into, I can't do decorations, and I don't lay the, what do you call it? The press-ons, the little stickers on well enough for them to look to look decent. So, and then I have so much acrylic powder from Ina Couture that I think I'm going to do a giveaway because I don't do acrylic powder. I don't. I even to practice, I don't do it. It's not happening. So I'm very pleased because I'm OCD. I'm extremely OCD, and so what happens is this nail will bother me to no end the way that it was looking, and so I was going to do it prior to getting up this morning, and I didn't. Let's see. Um, I'm OCD, and so my nails, if they're not right, it'll bother me and bother me and bother me until I fix it. So as soon as I got home, I said, we're fixing this nail. And I filed it off, and here we are. And then while we were out, now I thought that I had the perfect set, but when we got out and the sun was out, I was able to see that this was short. So I'm soaking her off. And like I said, you see, it just melts it away. I don't know what's in that product, but whatever it is, it melts this stuff away. Like, yep, it's off. I love it because I don't have to worry about beating up my natural nail. And there's one nail tech that I follow on Instagram. You see, he says you don't have to beat your nail bed up. It's okay if you have some residual product on your nail. He says eventually it will come off. But that's where most people mess up with their nails. And he showed where even when he's doing his nails, he, what do you call it? He still has acrylic because he uses acrylic. I don't use acrylic, I just use Press-On. And folks, I skip steps. Like there are days like today, I am going to be skipping steps. And I have a Born Pretty review that I need to do as well. So I'll be doing that review. And then next week when I melt these off, I will use the products that they provided on my dominant hand because I need to really take care. And there's a young lady that I follow. She uses there's a gel base that she uses on her nails because I'm like her, she's like me, where I don't know, every week I'm doing something different to my nails. I'm really trying to hold off at this point doing something different because I'll be traveling soon to my niece's graduation. She's graduating from law school. You know, just when you think like, okay, the kids are all up and out and everyone's graduated college. My son, my daughter, my two girls, my sister's kids, my niece is graduating law school, then the two babies. My baby is now going to law school starting in the summer, and my niece, which is the baby, will be starting her graduate studies. So it never ends. We're just, I'm proud of them. I'm not complaining. I am so proud of them. It's what we raised them to do, right? That's what we raised them to do, and they are doing it. Okay, so I'm going to go in. Like I said, I skip steps. I'm going to go in with the primer because I really don't care if these come off. Like I said, I'll be traveling soon. And then I am going on summer vacation. And when I say summer vacation for 3 months. Yeah, for 3 months. And I am over the moon. So I have the dehydrator on, and this is the dehydrator that I use. But now we're going to go in with my primer, and the primer that I use is from Eno Couture. And let me show you, and you all have seen this primer. And this came in one of the scoop boxes, so I'm just happy to fix this nail. Oh, hey. If you would like to go, if you would like to go, I'll go with you. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. See you then. Bye. That's my daughter-in-law. As I said, Express has an amazing sale, folks. Okay, if you have an Express near you, go. It's an additional 60% off clearance. Online, they have a 70% off, but they also have the additional 60% off clearance. When I tell you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful items. So I am going to go in on this nail with my base coat. I've skipped a lot of steps because I can't. Like I said, if they come off, they come off. And it's raining here. How's the weather in your neck of the woods? Because it is raining here. Can I get a like from the two people that are here? I don't mind the rain if, even if I'm out, if it's just the two, me and whomever without the boys, because they think it's playtime when they get out in the rain. Me, I want to get into wherever I'm going and out. Oh, and today also my son had me out. We were at, I guess this is like an athletic store, and my son needs some sneakers bad. Like today he's getting a pedicure. I don't mind doing my son's feet, but I raised my kids like don't carry debt because debt only it and when you have your family you just want to be debt free. Well, all three of my kids have had two academic. Okay, let me back up. Two had academic scholarships, and one of the two had academic and athletic. My son had an athletic scholarship. So for them, they kind of got on the better end when it comes to having all that debt following you. But I try to instill in them the importance of their credit, and because don't make the mistakes that we made as parents. And my son would tell you, if you speak to my son about a credit card, oh, you gonna get the business, because he doesn't like credit cards. But I've lost my train of thought. So I taught them the importance of financial literacy. So yeah, I purchased shoes for him today because he will wear shoes until girl holes are at the bottom. And I was like, you need to buy some shoes. There's nothing wrong with these shoes. Oh yes, there is. Look at the bottom of your feet. That's what's wrong with them. But you know what? It's what I taught him, and he's following it. He says if he can't get it cash, then he don't need it. You can't be mad at him for that. All right, so we're just about done. with this nail, I am so happy that, and the reason I chose this because I chose the Eno Couture, just the little pink glitter nails because I didn't want to be bothered with putting on color. So that's why I'm going with this nail. But I am truly loving this hand. And I'm getting better and better over time. It's taking me some time, but you know what? Patience. Patience. All right, so we have this done. I don't need this anymore. And another thing about me, I need to put things back because if it's not where I initially had it, I won't find it. And sometimes things are sitting right in front of me, but I don't see it. So, because my eyes won't let me focus on it. And let me tell you the depth of my blindness. Because I have no control over my eyes. Sometimes you can be standing literally right in front of me and you're not there. I don't see you. So I've had some serious train wrecks, like in airports and malls, when I've been alone, because sometimes, your pride gets the best of you. You're like, no, I can do this, I got it. And I've had some really, really bad run-ins with people. So if I'm by myself, I carry my cane. I do use a cane when I am alone going through an airport. If I know I'm going to be in a crowded area, I use a cane so that people will know, please give me space. Um, so that's my life. I tried for years and years and years to go without the cane, but as of last year, I'm more diligent in carrying the cane. And I don't have a problem with it now. I'll pick my cane up and off we go. So she's dry. Now what I'm going to do is put on, and we need to stay unison. We're going to put on the Eno Couture. This is the press on gel polish. So we're going to put that on. But before, let me etch the inside of this nail. Like, I feel like something's in my eye. Yeah, and so that's why, when you see my content, some people are like, but you don't do much because I don't go many places. I'm home all the time. And such is my life. All right, now I can go ahead and put on the, oh, I know what it is that was sent to me by Born Pretty, rubber-based gel. And for those of you that are watching, if there is, what do you call it, a acrylic powder or something that you're looking for from Eno Couture that maybe you didn't receive, let me know. I can get it to you. All I ask is that you pay for shipping because I am not going to pay for shipping, but I will give you the product for free. And also, I received the nail forms where you put the polygel under and it creates a nail form. I don't use that as well. I have a box of just giveaways, and I think I'll do a live on that, and whoever wants it, first come, first serve. That's how I see it. All right. And then I have my little lamp. I don't know, someone's here. I don't know, maybe it's their grandmother, other grandparents. Don't tell me this lamp has since kicked the bucket. Yep. She has since. See, when I turn these lamps on, I need to learn to turn them off. Oh, oh, she has it. Okay, perfect, because I don't feel like getting up and plugging her in. Hi, thank you so much for joining. Those of you who are new to the chat. Um, Hi, Alicia. Hold on, I can't keep up. Uh, but oh wow, it's close to midnight. Oh my goodness. How do you keep the messages up on the screen? I'm gonna have to check that out. I am going to be spending my summer back home in South Florida. Um, but we have some travel plans with my daughters, and one of my favorite places to visit is Jamaica, and my aunt has never gone, and she wants to go. And then another place that I love is Freeport, Bahamas. And my daughter, I think they're doing Carnival. Yeah, Jamaica is so beautiful in Jamaica. Like, if I ever had to, like I said, I want to go to another country and live, and, not permanently, but just spend maybe 6 months. And if I chose to move somewhere for 6 months, that would just be ideal for me. Yes.
Are you still making videos?
Yes, you can come in. You're just going to be in my video.
Hold
Folks, you'll be meeting my son. Hold on. Yes, how may I help you?
He said he want to lay down in here because I'm grilling. I'm cooking on the stove and I got grease and he just all over the place.
But I'm doing the video still.
He said he's going to lay down and watch Monkey.
He's not.
You need a special guest.
He can't watch. I can't have it live.
Yeah.
That's my son.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? 6'5". I've been told I was a black unicorn because my credit score good. So
you know what he is. You see what I mean? he crazy. Forgive him.
all right, so grandma don't want you. Let go. She said not right now.
A little late. Okay, you gonna sit down?
Are you gonna sit down?
Okay, that's my Boo Bear, my Pooh Bear. But McCall has to stay downstairs. Because all right, Joseph, no noise. Take it off.
Okay.
You know how to do it. You can do it. Take it off.
Take it off.
Wait a minute. Grandma will help you. Just give me a minute. Oh, I did it right for a change. Just give me a minute, Joseph.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what happens when you have guests accompany you.
I did it.
You did it?
Yes.
Good job. This is every day, all day. From the moment that I wake up, the time that he goes to school, he comes home, and he's stuck to me like a tick. But back to what I was saying. I've been to Jamaica, and what is so beautiful, you just wake up, put on a tank top and some shorts and flip-flops, and you go. You're just so free, and the rivers and the water and the food, everything is just absolutely amazing, and I love it. I went to Hawaii about 2 years ago, and folks, when I tell you I fell in love with Maui, oh my Lord, it is just, that island is absolutely beautiful. Honolulu is almost like South Beach, Fort Lauderdale Beach. I went to Bonaire. I love Bonaire. I love the fact that Bonaire is just sand and water. That's it. You go there to vacation. There's no it's a retire for me it will be retirement. Um Curacao is nice for you will love Hawaii. Okay, one moment. Come here. Come here.
What that?
Come here. Come here, Joseph. Put it down.
What this?
Put it down.
What this?
Put it down.
What this?
Give me a minute. Come say hello. Come here.
Okay.
Thank you.
I want.
No, that's grandma's medicine. Come
That's my
here.
medicine.
No, that's grandma's. All right, it's time to go downstairs.
No.
Yes.
I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
See, so when you threaten him with going downstairs,
I'm going to bed.
where else? Freeport is almost like Bonaire. I just love it. It was just quiet and serene, and you just sit back and you relax. Joseph, let's go. Nassau, as a kid, we traveled to Nassau because we had family there. I used to go to Nassau all the time. So going back, it was just memories going there. But I prefer Freeport over Nassau, Bahamas. But I will tell you one of the things that I have fallen in love with and I probably will do more of. And that is cruising. Give me a moment. Come on. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Your food is ready.
I'm back. And I have since received another package. I don't know what this is, but so cruising, back to what I was saying. I want to cruise. I want to be like that couple that retired and they have been on a ship cruising because they said it was cheaper for them to be on a ship cruising versus paying for housing. And then you get to travel the world. So, yes, that's one of the things I would love to do. Oh, she is all done. I am so here. Hold on a second. I am I okay, you guys have to. Oh, my grandkids are they are stuck to me like glue from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed. I go to bed with them every night, and my son has to come and get them out of my bed. And that little one is 2. Oh, yo. Oh, he'll be 4 tomorrow. Oh, happy birthday. Oh. Oh, girls, listen, girls are something else. They just go off and do their own thing. My girls, my daughters, you know, they've just kind of like moved on and they do their own thing. Even when I ask, we talk about grandkids. First of all, they're not married, so they're not having kids. But my youngest told me, um, um, your son will always want you. You see that big kid? He told me, he goes, "Mom, you'll never have to leave. I want you to live with me forever." hmm My girls, no. My girls send me to my bedroom when I'm with them. Go to your room, and I tell them gladly. I will gladly go to my bedroom. But boys, they always will want you with them, at least from the young men that I've seen and I've been around. And I'm just blessed that my son's wife, she's that kind. She's a young lady that is very, very accepting. And, I told her, "What's mean, Alicia? What happened?" Oh, that my girls tell me to go to my bedroom? Oh, that's not mean. If they tell me to go to my bedroom, I tell them gladly, I'll go to my room. You don't have to tell me twice to go to my room. It does not hurt my feelings. And they say it in a very joking way because usually, honestly, when they tell me to go to my room, when they send me to my room, it's really because I'm getting on their nerves. Really, I am. Because I'm a little OCD, so when I go home to South Florida, I'm constantly cleaning from the moment I walk in. I start moving things around. Like the last time I was home, the time before that, I got home. I had my sister take me to the store, and I purchased all these cleaning products. I cleaned every single wall inside my house. Oh, oh, hold on. I don't know, these messages don't stay up, and y'all know I can't see. Okay, let's see here. I my mom and I were thick as thieves, and I know what you're saying as far as having a better relationship. Sometimes when you get older, you kind of like grow apart because you're kind of like really trying to find your way as a young lady. And your mom is always, and I'm that person trying to guide them. I've learned to step back and let them come to me. I observe, and when I see that they may be going left when they should be going right, I'll jump in. But they always tend to come back, and that I appreciate more. And my mom and I would say for like when I lost my vision in 2015, That was it. She was glued to me. We had our moments where we were like, go home, or she'd be like, I'm not coming to your house. But when my son started having kids and I've been, would be back and forth with my son, we were like, we wake up calling each other in the morning. We would FaceTime each other all day. Hold on. I gotta figure out how to keep. She's missing some great grandkids when she does come over. She is only there for 10 minutes. No, listen. You have to be there more than 10 minutes because you learn so much from these kids. Oh, you learn so much from these kids. But my mother and I, thick as thieves, we wake up, go to bed together, talk. When I said we would talk all day long, FaceTiming, we would just be on the phone talking all day long. And my girls are the same way. We talk all the time. But I'm going to be honest, I do get on their nerves sometimes. I do. Because they call me my mom. They'll call me Juju. Juju, it's time for you to go to bed because my mom, the difference between me and my mom is my mom didn't care. She just didn't care. She was going to be in your business whether you liked it or not. She was old school like that, And even as an adult, my mom, she was still in my business. And you know what? I didn't care because she had this saying, keep on living. And I truly understand what that means now. I told her the quality time is with them, but she said quantity. What? Let's see. No, that's not true. Tell her that's not true because this is my thing, and I've always said it with my kids and their dad's mother. When they were younger coming up, they didn't spend a lot of time with her. And I always said, you know what? Kids as adults, they mimic what they went through as kids. Oh, wow. And if you're not a constant in their life, when they get older, you're not a constant. It's the same. And so now I tell my kids, you need to go and see your grandmother. I tell them, if you're going to South Florida, you need to see your grandmother. If my girls, I tell them, call your grandmother, go see your grandmother. But you know what? Because she's loving and she loves them, yeah, definitely choose their own happiness. But I say they're, for lack of a better term or better word, they're not a priority. And that's what, here he comes. That's what gets me. Here he comes. What is it? Close the door. Okay, no more crying, Pumpkin. Just get up in the bed and lay down. Are you going to just lay down? Lay down. There's something wrong. He just can't get his way. Hold on a second. Are you going to stop with the crying? Okay, we have to stop crying, Joseph. It's not that important. It's not that serious, rather. Now I have to put on Curious George for him. You have to stop. Yes. Okay, folks. Yes, this is Curious George. So, all right. So, hopefully, things will change. Hold on a second. Hopefully, things will change for them. And that she will come around. And that would be my prayers, that she come around. Even when I travel, my son will call me saying how the boys are upset. But in due time, and with prayer, with prayer. Trust me, it will come around. But that's 4 years and 20 years is a very long time. That is a very long time. I don't mentally. I don't know how I would be able to really cope. But something came for me in the mail. You're absolutely right. It's better to let go and not force it. I would never force it. I would never, and I didn't with my mom. I didn't force it because you know, like I said, we all have to grow, and our relationship it just blossomed, and I was blessed to have my mom so close because in 2019 she passed away. She was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer the summer of 2019. And no, not the summer. Stop, Joseph. She was diagnosed really going into summer of 2019. And in July, 12 days before her 72nd birthday, she passed away. So, Joseph, please stop. Stop. Are you gonna go back outside with your dad? Oh, okay. So I am part of the influencer program, right? Where you get little gadgets and you review them. And so the latest item that I chose, and I will be home to do the review, was this ball. So it's going to be for my little wow wow. So this came in the mail today. So we'll see how she likes it. But let's see. Just let it grow organically. No, don't be sorry. Just let it grow organically and just really focus on you and your family. That's the most that I could say. Focus on you and your family and no one else. That's the best that we could do, and just be polite. Thank you so much. But you know what? I'm in a better headspace, and everyone tells me that I am my mom reincarnated. I look like her. They say I talk like her. My mannerism is like hers. That everything is my mom. They say that I'm controlling like my mother. Oh no, I think I am. But the boys humble me. The boys up here humble me, including my son. Like he tells me, Mom, this is my house, and I am going to run. And I had to sit back and say, yeah, it is your house. I'll just be going to my room. Thank you very much. But he says he says it in the sweetest way. His wife, she's like, you can do whatever you want. You can cook whatever you want. Yes. So I really do appreciate you guys spending time with me. I really do. I would love to do this on a daily basis because, folks, when I tell you I don't go out much, I go to the grocery store, to the drugstore, and every now and then when my son is off, we get out. I'll go out. And other than that, I'm here in the house in this room because visually I can't be out that much, or I lose it. I lose my balance because I have poor depth perception and I can't be stumbling all over. Thank you. I can't be stumbling all over the place, and Lord have mercy. Hanging out with me is a comedy show. You'll be laughing all day long with my antics. And then if you're the driver, you kick me out of the car because let me tell you, I'll give you an example of my vision. So we were driving one day, and this was years ago. And so I'm in the passenger, I'm the passenger. And so we're driving down, and it looked as if the person was standing. Oh, oh, wow. And it could be, you know what? It could play on you. Like, I had a really good day before yesterday, I think, and I was putting out videos back to back to back to back. And because we were out all day, that was Tuesday, yesterday I was drained. Like, I have what they call like the Cinderella syndrome. I fall asleep. I can't. It's hard for me to wake up when I'm out all day. It really is. And we were pretty much out taking care of some business on Tuesday. But generally, yeah, I'm inside, and but the person was. But back to my story, the person was on the sidewalk, but because of my diplopia, and unfortunately the way that my eyes are, nothing is constant. Like, everything, I have what they call nasal vision, so my vision is through a tunnel, and everything is times two. But imagine constant movement, like nonstop. So that's what happens. So if a person's on the sidewalk, it looks like that person is right in front of me. So I thought the person was in the street, and I started screaming, "You're gonna hit that person! No, you can't! You can't! You're gonna hit!" And they're like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "The person's in the street." And my daughter's like, "Stop! That person's not in the street. That person's on the sidewalk." That's how bad. That is how bad my vision is, because this eye, this is the only eye that seriously gives me vision, and it only sees here. So imagine if it sees here, it sees everything that's over there, which would have put that person right here in front of me. It I can't explain it. It's the worst thing ever. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I've cut myself. I have a cut that's healing. I've burned myself. I've bumped into walls. I've bruised this arm to the point that I have nerve damage because I can't see when I'm turning sharp corners. So I've bumped into walls. My feet, I've had to have like minor surgery where they've had to cut the toenails out of my skin because I've bumped my toe. It's a train wreck. Um, you can't move anything around. Oh, thank you. But you know what? I'm well because I've been like this since 2015, and you know, I woke up totally blind, and I woke up totally blind, and then when I woke up again, I had some vision, and I have never complained. So I don't feel sorry for myself. I don't complain. Um, I was supposed to go back to school for nursing. Hi, tell them I said hi. Um, I was supposed to go back to school for nursing, and I was going to become an adjunct professor, but I don't have the patience right now. And it's not that I don't try, but my pressure and my stress level goes up because I'm trying to focus so much and I just can't. So I just said, let it go, Andrea. And I've just been home, you know. It's hard to explain my vision, but if you're with me, you say, yeah, I see. I see what you're talking about. My cousin, I stayed with her. I went to visit her, and she was like, "You get around so well. No one will never know that you can't see." And so I'm walking around, and I'm really trying because when you go in, when you have visual problems, your brain kind of like scopes out. It's just trying to find a passage. Well, this one day it did, and I walked right into a door, and she was like, "You didn't see that door?" I said, "If I tore it down, that tells you I didn't see it." But enough about me and these eyes of mine. It is, you know what it is, and they're not going anywhere. But I'm gonna tell you how they're supposed to be, and you'll crack up. And I am so blessed that they're not like that. My eyes are really crossed. They're really crossed, and this eye is going in more than my left eye. So my right eye is really going in more than my right eye. But you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. You know, right now we're not quite there. But I keep my glasses on pretty much 24/7. My glasses sleep with me. I have called me Fred Sanford's what do you call it? Yes, yes, I agree. I'm Fred Sanford's sister. I have about 500 pairs of glasses. Woo, it is scary. But these are my latest, and I love them because they stay up on my head. But when I wake up, that's the first thing I reach for. If they're not on my face, generally they're on my face. I sleep in my glasses because when I open my eyes, I need them because if not, it's just instant pressure. I have pressure, and I don't want to have a stroke of the eye, so I literally sleep in my glasses. Um, but yeah, call me Fred Sanford's little sister. It's the funniest thing ever. It's the craziest thing ever. But yeah, we don't feel sorry for ourselves, and I think people with disabilities, they just keep it moving. You learn to live, cope, and adapt, and that's where I am right now. I live, I cope, and I adapt. I'll tell you one thing that happened to me. I fell down the steps. And folks, when you fall down steps and people say, "Oh, why didn't they break their fall?" You can't break your fall when you fall down steps. And now I hold on to those rails like the little old lady. I fell down the steps so hard that I think I have a permanent dent in my backside because I think I hit each step as I was going down in the same spot. You may have seen it as I got up and flashed everybody on the camera, but I am going to go because I need to get ready because my daughter-in-law wants to go to Express. Yes, 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 you do. You do. You and I have to stay in contact. I really, really, really do. I really enjoyed our conversation. My email address is inside my about you or the community section. Um, but yes, we have to stay in contact and just kind of like, I love my YouTube family because honestly, right now, that during the day, that's what I have is my YouTube family. But my daughter-in-law's home and she wants to go to Express, and I need to go ahead and get that started. Put my shoes on and get out of here. So, but thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. It has been fun chatting with everyone, and that's my home back in South Florida. I keep an eye on those folks. Um, and I will see you all in the next chat. Like I said, I want to come on every day around this time, and I'll be back tomorrow. Let's see what I have to say. But I am going to do a try on haul of all those clothes that's up there. So be watching out on my YouTube channel because that is going to come up next. But bye, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, thanks. I'll be waiting on it. Bye. Bye.